This is such a simple at-home drill. You're gonna love it. This is called anchoring your visual perspective. Martin, what do I mean by that? Well, when you get over a golf ball, naturally you have to look down at the golf ball. We see our hands somewhere between our feet. Most people put their hands fractionally forward. You have latitude. You can have your hands a little bit more forward. You can have your hands mid-body. But when you look down, and I've got a sock over the club head so I don't scratch the floor, but when you look down, you've got a relationship here with your eyes. Now, what I'm paying attention to, let me explain. I'll use this aim stick to help with that. So when I look down, I'm seeing my hands relative to this golf ball. And now I've got this flat surface, this vertical surface of the chair right here. What I want you to recognize is that during a backswing, I don't want you to close that gap and change that perspective. And I don't want you to have this motion where you develop a big turned forward flex of your body, and I'll explain that in a second, where we see this whole side of that chair now. That's not very good. We want to maintain our visual perspective of what we see. So, using things at home, this chair works perfect. I've got a wiffle ball down, I've got a sock on a golf club head. I've got it a few inches away from this chair. Now during my backswing, as I start to build a backswing, I'm looking at this golf ball, but I'm trying to measure the perspective of what I see here. I don't want to change that view. If I change that view, I'm basically moving the golf ball around. I see the golfers that come to my golf school are my age and older. I always say it's from 50 to 85. And we see a lot of folks, when they get north of my age, they get into their forward flex over a golf ball, and then they rotate this angle. So they really change the perspective of what they see. When you change what you're looking at, it makes it harder to catch it, certainly with a club traveling at high speed. So it's really easy at home to say, hey, I've got things around me. Chair works great, a couch works great. Set up over a wiffle ball, make back swings, and see if you can make a nice full swing, anchoring the perspective of what you see. Now on the downswing, I want you to feel the same thing. Let's go ahead and make a backswing, anchor that perspective. Here's some pressure into that lead side. Notice I'm not taking my perspective and moving it on top of my lead foot. That's a no-no. Anchor that perspective, unwind and keep that perspective. That's really what keeps your head still. So you want to get way better at golf. You can have so much fun at home. This is a simple exercise. Anchoring the visual perspective of what you see. You can build a better game at home just using some fun things around the house. That's going to help you play better golf.